Okay, this time is about a tiny house with a unique setting concept in magenta and cyan colors with an organic setting shape like this. Let's see how the construction sim starts from the frame to the interior in my 3D illustration. The first step with the tiny house wheel chassis is that we need to adjust the wooden frame as a base for installing the wall elements. With network system, we can make a grid system for consideration of floor strength. In the next stage, we can make a pattern for the main shape of the tiny house using a temporary board to make the basic shape of the tiny house as a whole before moving on to the next details. If we look here, the shape of the tiny house in the reference is quite organic with the slope on one of the walls and an asymmetrical and organic roof shape. In the small front terrace area, we need to add iron connection to support the terrace floor with the connection being bolted or welded. After we found the outline of the basic shape of the tiny house, then we continue to arrange the frame system in that area, which also needs to be adjusted to the position of the doors and windows based on the floor plan that we want. In determining the position, shape, and size of windows or doors, we also need to adjust the existing wall panel frame configuration. So at this stage, there may be a lot of adjustment to the frame system so that it remains sturdy but can also accommodate the needs of doors and windows. When assembling wall panels with the frame, each wall panel grid is filled with foam as its insulation, then waterproof paper as protection against moisture from the outside, then panel board as a waterproof paper cover and as a holder for the outer siding and wall panels for the inside space. For roof covering materials, you can use bituminous roofing or metal roofing, which is flexible and can adapt to organic shape like this, but also has a good weather resistance for the long term too. Next, in the finishing stage, we can adjust the color according to this reference. Next is the addition of a small ladder trap as access to the small terrace and entrance to the tiny house. After we finish the exterior, then this is my interior design sketch for the tiny house design with the existing shape like that. In the front area, there is a kitchen area and dining room, which are welcoming areas when entering this tiny house. The middle area function as a foyer and space to access the loft bed, but also as a place for built-in cabinets. In the bathroom, there is a remaining space which can be used as an MEP room, which can be accessed from outside the building or from the bathroom. Then on the top floor, there are two loft bedrooms which are large enough to accommodate up to a king-size bed. In your opinion, what is your opinion or your experience regarding the sim and stage of making a tiny house with a model like this? So, what do you think about the interior design that I apply to this tiny house? Let's discuss it in the column comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if it is useful, and just look forward to our video in the next content. Bye bye.